Make sure it's recording, unlike last time. Can I see both of you?
No.
Can I see both of you now?
Mm-hmm.
Like that way you both count? It is recording, but I wanted to make sure it got both of you because there has to be two people. How many of you have ever been told growing up not to judge a book by its cover? Well, shouldn't that apply to someone who has tattoos? Does having tattoos make someone less qualified to do a job than someone who doesn't have any? Tattoos have played a vital part in different cultures throughout history, and in recent past, tattoos were viewed negatively as people always associated them with bikers, outlaws, or even gangs. If you're one in a million people who have tattoos, you might be wondering in the back of your head, could having a visible tattoo affect me in landing my dream job? I know I do. There can be a few things that you can do to help eliminate the potential of being denied a job due to a tattoo. You can research the company you're looking into and their policies within their workplace. If the company frowns upon tattoos in the workplace, it may be a good idea to either cover them up or look for another job that fits you. Next, you should always stay true to your values as well as yourself. It is important to you that you find yourself within a company questioning it that it might not be a good to take a step back and consider your morals. Lastly, by keeping your confidence within the interview will help you land that job, even if it means showing your tattoos. 3 in 10, 30% of Americans have at least one tattoo, an increase from 21% from 2012. Jackson C. 29, August 2019. Even with more Americans getting tattoos nowadays, unfortunately, there are still some disapproving views on them in the workplace. A good example of how tattoos don't affect your ability to work is those who are in the military. Would you trust that person any less because they have tattoos? And would it stop them performing their duties because they have them? More than 1/3, 36%, were tattooed, with 22 possessing 3 or more. Many soldiers, 64% of them, entered the military having tattoos. Armstrong, M.L., February 16, 2000. Lastly, if a doctor who was treating you had some tattoos showing, would you trust them any less? I'm going to guess that you just said no, because at the end of the day, they're just as qualified as anyone else. And in conclusion, you acknowledge it or not, there is a negative stigma on tattoos within the work field. However, I feel any type of body art, as long as it's not vulgar, should be allowed in the work field. I know I myself have a few, and they're completely covered. But if just one flick of a wrist, you can see, see if I can get it. You can see them, but then I can also cover them. I feel any type of body art, if it's not vulgar, should be allowed in the work field. Just because your appearance, this shouldn't determine your intelligence and your eligibility to perform your job that you're qualified to do. Lastly, if a potential employee meets all those requirements just because they have chosen to get a tattoo, why shouldn't that guarantee that you get that job that you're qualified for? Can't show it. Like I can't see.